Yo, welcome back, and I'm so happy that you're still keeping it on Talk Blue. Now, first of all, before I start this video, thank you so much for those who are subscribing to this channel. Every Chelsea fan, and even those who are not Chelsea fans, but are football lovers who are able now to follow what Chelsea is all about and what is going on around Stamford Bridge. Thank you so much, and I can't take it for granted. You are the one who is making me do these videos, all right, or rather these videos. So today I'll be focusing on transfers. This day being on 21st of June 2022, there are a lot happenings at Stamford Bridge. Now we've woke up to the news that Marina might exit, or he has actually exited. He's no longer with Chelsea, and now that brings me to questions, and a lot of questions. How will we do this? How will we be able to land some good and beautiful transfers and more skilled players? Because Marina has been like a backbone of our transfers. The landing of players, big players like Eden Hazard and the rest who have come and accomplished a lot at Chelsea. She has been there. She has been someone at the backbone of Chelsea. Now she's anyway. I'm not here to talk about Marina, but I'll do a video to tell you what happened and why Marina has left Chelsea. But today we'll be doing more of transfers. Right now, these are some of the players, key players that are linked to Chelsea. Key players and players who might land at Chelsea, because we are not like Arsenal, we are not like Manchester United, we are not like any other team. If we say we want this player, we will land him. If we say we want whoever, will land him. Unless there's something, unless in some special circumstances like players like Haaland, because Haaland was, his signing was subjected by whatever went on between Roman Abramovich and the UK government, because spending 100 million in unclear circumstances, we couldn't, so it like stopped. Now here are some of the players. Right now we are strongly linked to Raheem Sterling. This is a Manchester City player who has been key in their winning, regardless of they don't have Champions League, of course. Of course, Man City have never won Champions League, so you understand. And this time round, we have actually to be very careful if we want to land Sterling. But there have been questions on how and why we want to bring in Sterling. Actually, as we speak right now, there is split of opinions at the bridge over the signing of this guy, over this 27-year-old Raheem Sterling. So some people at the bridge are saying, no, this is not a player, but we cannot bring Sterling to this Stamford Bridge because he cannot perform according to our expectations. And there's another team that feels like, no, this is a real deal. This is a player that we really wish to have at the bridge, who can, push that forward line and score and, assist and bring us, or rather give us what we want. So this is one thing of about Raheem Sterling, and remember, his contract will run up to 2024. Actually, no, 2023. He still has 1 year left on his contract, and this guy is actually rated at 50 million, 60 million, because our first bid was turned down by Manchester City, and we are still like, why should we go for this guy? I mean, in my honest opinion, I don't think we need Sterling at the bridge. That is my honest opinion. We don't need Sterling at the bridge. I don't know what you think about it. Please go to the comments and make sure that you at least give your comment on Sterling, on the signing of Sterling. Do we really need Raheem Sterling from Manchester City? Go to the comment section and give us your comment. Right. The other player is Jules Kounde. Jules Kounde is a guy that even last season, we tried to pursue him, but unfortunately we couldn't. Now that people like, or other players, big names like Antonio Rudiger have left Chelsea, I think this is the time to land this guy, Jules Kounde. I don't know what you think. Also go to the session, to the comment section, and give me your opinion. But this is the right time to bring in Jules Kounde. So Jules Kounde might be an ideal at the back, having in mind that even Christensen left, so we still have a lot of players to look after, because now we need such strong personalities and also strong players who can come and fill the gap. Because if we get Jules Kounde and maybe, of course, Thiago Silva is still there, they can pair. But you probably, because this sometimes does not work in English Premier League, that you buy a player and then immediately pop they jail. No. Look at how long it took for Rudiger to become world defender, like to the level he is on right now. So it took some time, and he was good with Christensen and Thiago Silva. So we might bring Jules Kounde, but he might not gel well with Thiago Silva. So we need some other key players who might come and do something in our backline. Yeah, so that is actually what we are doing now. Of course, having in mind that we are regretting spending 100 million to Lukaku, who is actually on his way back to Inter Milan, I think we should now think again, or try to think again, and not spend that much money to strikers. Another striker who might maybe try and fill these shoes is Richarlison, and we are after Richarlison. We are pursuing actually Richarlison. Now his contract will end in 2024, and Everton is demanding 50 million pounds. 50 million pounds. I think, I don't know, for 50 million pounds for Richarlison is a good deal. For me, it's a good deal, because Richarlison has that enough experience of English Premier League football. And instead of going outside and bring someone who does not have all it takes to compete in EPL, like other players we've seen who flopped from outside or taken even much longer time to adapt in English Premier League, I think Richarlison needs just some tuning, some small steps, and he will be a world-class striker. So this is why I'm insisting on Richarlison. Let's pay that 50 million, and I think there won't be any problem. We need a strong attack, because you understand we've lost players, and this time round we need more. Now, with midfielders like, let's come to midfield. With midfielders like N'Golo Kante, with midfielders like Jorginho, their future remains unclear at Chelsea. Their contracts is running up to, or rather their contracts are running up to next summer. Now, this is a huge risk if maybe we maintain them and then they fail to turn up, or they fail to do what they've been doing. We need also some other players. Remember last season we were pursuing Declan Rice, but he's too expensive for me. I feel 100 million pounds is huge. It's a huge sum of money that Chelsea should not spend for a midfielder, attacking midfielder like Declan Rice. So he's not that much needed. I mean, we don't need him that much. Let us also use some of the graduates who can do that job. We have Kovacic, who is there. We have players who can step up and do something. Now, let's go to the wing back. Wing back, we are linked with the players like Sergio Dest from Barcelona. We are linked with Denzel Dumfries from Inter Milan. We are also linked with Jonathan Klaus from Lens. These are players that, for me, I feel we can continue looking for their signatures. Someone like Sergio Dest is good. Denzel is good. But again, on the other hand, how about we also look at those promoted lads who can be trained and become world class, because they've spent all their entire lives playing English Premier League, English football, and they can do this. So we have players at the back, Chaloba, Rhys James. They can do this. They can do this. So me, I feel yes, this time round, Todd will spend. He might and he will spend, but there are some limits, and he has to be very, very careful. It is his first season, his first year as Chelsea owner. He might as well need some experience from Roman, how he used to do it. Now that he's alone, with his chairman stepping down. I'm talking about Bruce Buck. With the chief director, who used to be a very close executive to Roman Abramovich, a very big advisor to Roman Abramovich, who had all the decisions of signing, that is Marina, both out of now their position. I think we should think again. Todd should sit down and talk to the coach and decide very well. We also linked with Ousmane Dembele, we know that, but I'll keep you posted. I'll tell you anything that is happening around Chelsea. That is why Talk Blue is here to tell you anything and everything. So keep it here. Make sure you subscribe. Please subscribe so that you can get more and more and more and more and more videos about Chelsea football. So that's all I had for you at this time. Please remember to also click that notification bell so that you can get that video every time I post about this. Thank you so much. I love you, and we remain to be blues and blue forever. Of course, London is blue as always. Cheers.